2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Anytime you take on a player like Brooke Henderson, you want to bring your best here, Rich. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. 3 feet to go here to the hole. It's on a good line. Currently 1 under for the round. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Going with the 5-iron here. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. A good look at a birdie here. This looks good. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Yeah, that one's looking good.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, well played. She's in a share of 10th spot.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
That's a good-looking shot there. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, that's up near the green there, Rich, in just a couple of shots. That's fantastic stuff.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
How close was that to going down? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's outstanding.
That was all luck, but listen, luck counts in this game. Mark me down for a 1, I say. What a shot. Let's go ahead and put the old stink eye on another one.
Hole in one. What a shot. What a celebration.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
What can you say about an ace, Luke? It doesn't get any better than that. This player, however, really needs to focus in and bear down because they are still on cloud 9 after making that 1. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What's she facing with this shot, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Going with the 8-iron here. Good sounding strike, that one. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This putt is about 8 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will move her to 7 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out. And only 1 off the pace here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt for the lead. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And top spot on the leaderboard she goes. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Yeah, that's some positive momentum now. Right to the top of the leaderboard they go. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Going with the 5-wood. Wow, what a shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. Now 2 shots up after that one. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
From around 140 yards here, currently leading by 2. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That was special. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh, that almost went down. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Next up is this par 4 hole. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind. Her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
And down it goes. She's currently in first position. Setting up now on a par 4. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Lining up from around 160 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Nicely done.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Not a bad line, this. Well, you're going to be difficult to catch now if you keep holding putts like that. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Now, great rhythm on that swing. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She got one back on that last hole.
And back to the course with the live action. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Wow, was that any good?
Good shot in there. I like their chances for making birdie.
And the putt drops now a sweet 16 under, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
That impressed me and her. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Putting for birdie. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, what an eagle. Great putt. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. That one's heading down Broadway. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Everything on the line with this putt for her. Nice stroke. And down it goes. Victory for this player.
What an incredible week. This player was spot on all week long. What a finish. Great win.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week. Just a class above.
Luke, it's always fun to see a player when they are in full flight as they were this week. It was a blast to watch. Unbelievable job all around.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Yes, he's got all the tools, doesn't he? And he's also got a veteran mind on a young man's body. The complete package. It's going to be a tall order, as you suggest. We'll look forward to seeing how this one plays out. Just about 8 feet left to the hole. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
That dog will hunt.
A birdie putt awaits. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently 2 under for the event. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Is that what they had in mind?
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Wow, from a dodgy lie ridge. How special was that? And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Currently at 3 under for the day. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. And this putt to move into a tie for second. Good looking putt. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the current standings. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
That was wonderfully done. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
She's looking at just over 12 foot here. This is what they have left for birdie here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take her to 5 under. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
She's currently tied for second. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. Just 1 shot back now.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. And just 1 shot off the lead. Oh, almost went in. An opportunity for a birdie here. And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Opting for the 6 iron.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
A 7-footer right here.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to put this one downhill.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take her to 8 under. And she's our leader. The par 5 9th is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Luke, you're awesome. I want you to know that.
Thank you very much. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Well, Luke, she's found her distance. This should be her layups from now on.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Lovely effort, that. Second shot here at the 10th. Going with the 7. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It's just about 3 feet away. And that puddle drop. Well done. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Ooh. Well hold. Let's move on. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
And tidy looking shot, that one. Well, that's beautifully judged. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Well played. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
This one might need to sit.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
This one's for birdie. She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next. The harmony on that swing was awesome.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind blowing straight downwind for her. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt coming up is for birdie. You just keep building a bigger advantage. Well played. Currently 14 under for the event.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And he's down there.
The wind is at their back on this one.
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
It's amazing
to see how good this player is in full flow.
Wow. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Ooh, nice line. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
And nice to have that cushion heading down to the last few holes.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well struck. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that puts her in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
This should play. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Opting for the 5-wood.
She's feeling less club here. Have to say, I think that might be the right call.
She knows everything's on the line here. Get this, and there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated every facet of the game, never let their foot up off the gas.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. PGA2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? Rich, a little bit of undulation change here at the opening hole.
The ball will be below the player's feet on this approach to the first green, so they need to take that into consideration. You might want to play for a little bit of a slice shot.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. And they'll tap this in for birdie. Currently 1 under for the day. And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
That's tidy. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Going with the hybrid. Heading towards the rough, this one. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Putting for birdie here. Well, that'll play.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's 1 stroke behind her rival in this event.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Here we are at the third.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Come on, get down. Oh, absolutely flushed. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth, there's a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
And this putt to move into the top 10. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Into the top 10 she goes. The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the fifth. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, one of the great par fives in all of golf is the sixth hole here at Pebble.
It is. It's one of these par fives that you think I can take advantage of it because it's not that long. However, though, you can mess it up as easy as any other hole on this prestigious layout. The sixth is a beautiful but difficult par five.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. We need this one to bounce right. That's not quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up one, maybe two on this hole.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par five.
Take that. That's quality. Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. That's tracking. Currently 5 under for the day. We head across to the par 3 7th. And we always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take her to 6 under. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Playing from around 160 yards. Currently a shot off the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Looks like she overcompensated there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Such soft hands.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. It's a little wayward.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
This would be a great up and down. Let's return to live play now. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. It's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Can she make her par on this one? Okay, steady now. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Good putt, that. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Currently -5, tied for 4th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. That's showing some carry through in my eyes. Good way to bounce back from the bogey by her. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. Here's Lydia Ko. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Second shot here on the 11th. That could play. Oh, right by the hole. Magical shot.
Oh, you love to see those shots land. What a play.
And that makes her in a share of first. Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. A good look at birdie here. That's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Sitting at 7 under, currently tied for first place. Going with the pitching wedge here. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Well, she's in 5th, and she'll want to climb from there.
That's incredible. That was bang on target. 7 feet to the cup. This one's looking good. Well done. Take the birdie. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And with that, she's now the sole leader in the event. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Here she goes again, making putt after putt. The lead just keeps extending.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, what a super shot.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Rich, the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. And they've found themselves in the first cut.
Wow, did this come out beautifully? Yep, they Houdini'd that. That's brilliant.
14 feet to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for par. Okay, let's head to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Lining up the birdie putt here. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. And what an opportunity in front of her. This for the tournament. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your AT&T Pro-Am champion. What a place to win at. Beautiful Pebble Beach.
I can't think of a more iconic golf course in the country to win on than Pebble Beach Golf Links. Congratulations to our champion.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.